Okay. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Chuck Jackson here with the handle Chuck Fights Cancer on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Just giving the Friday morning update, 3 minutes or less. It's the third day after the first round of chemo with Taxol and Carbo for my squamous cell carcinoma, anal cancer that traveled to my lungs, so it had metastasized. Just getting out there, sharing the journey, sharing the story, sharing the stuff I'm going through, getting some feedback, chatting with people on the interwebs, hopefully bringing some awareness to all of this. I wanted to take a little time today to actually tell you a little bit more about the story of how we even found out that I had cancer in the first place. Apologize, there's some birds getting busy over there in the corner, so I'll try to speak up. Back last March 2022, I was traveling from our residence in New York to Arizona, where our corporate offices were, to work with a couple of our clients, right? And I was traveling back home. It was March 19th. I'm on a Southwest Airlines flight direct to Buffalo. Love that flight. And I just got a sudden shooting pain down my left leg. Very consistent with sciatica pain. I've never had it before. It was my first episode ever. I'm sitting there typing in my seat. I get up, stand up, walk around. It hurts and whatnot. I'm able to get in to see my PCP at the first week of May. They prescribe some gabapentin and physical therapy, which I start in June. June 12th, physical therapy. June 19th, second episode of physical therapy. By 6 o'clock that night, I was in excruciating pain around my tailbone area, and ended up getting some images done, ordered by the PCP, went and saw, and it just showed consistent bulging disc stuff. So I went to see an orthopedist in the middle of July, talked about some of my other symptoms, which included some bladder-related things, a little sexual dysfunction, not afraid to say, and he sent me for a lower pelvic MRI the first week of August. Got that back. Pretty large tumor. At the time, it looked to be about 10 centimeters by 4 centimeters wide. Went and saw a rectal surgeon, got my first of 3 biopsies. This was all in New York. During that time, we were already planning to move back to Arizona. So my wife took it she's the magician in the family. She took it upon herself and got me set up at the Mayo Clinic. Came down to the Mayo Clinic, saw all my specialists, got tons of imaging, had a second flexible scope biopsy, and then they scheduled me for PET scans and the full biopsy in the middle of September. I'm coming up against 3 minutes here. I will follow up shortly with a second video. Part 2 coming up.